Hey guys, this is Dr. Jackie with another episode of Dr. Jackie's Point of View. Now, today, guys, you are going to laugh, cry, say amen, hide your face. But my guest today is not only well known, Grammy Award winning, all the good stuff, and I've been wanting to sing with her and act with her and do all that, but I actually have her right here in my studio. I want to welcome Tamar Braxton. Now, Tamar has been guilty of a lot of stuff here, lady, or should not guilty because she's saying she did it. Tamar has been making a few statements out there about the sweatsuit ministry, and I want to hear more about it. She recently made a statement about not paying 50% of nothing. And as she would go, it was. So welcome to Dr. Jackie's Point of View, Tamar Braxton. Okay, guys, today's episode of Dr. Jackie's Point of View will probably be a 3-part series because I have sitting with me my sister, my friend, my patient. I have known her 20 plus years. I've watched her grow up. I've watched her grow down, come back around, lose weight, gain weight. But now she is in this place called under construction. And the good news about being under construction is we all are. Everybody's balancing something. You don't realize the foolishness you have going on in your life, and you think it's everybody else, and you're pointing fingers, and you don't realize that it's in your life. So I'm not going any further, but I want to tell you, welcome, Tamar Braxton.
Oh, hello, come on, government name.
Yes. Guys, I want you to know I met Tamar when she was 17, 18. Yes, and now she's more mature. We don't talk about ages, but she's a more mature woman. And I've just watched you grow up.
I know.
I've watched you before marriage.
Yeah.
Before a baby.
Yeah.
I mean, a pop, Tamar, everything.
Yeah.
But I invited Tamar into the Point of View room because she's been out there making some noise.
I have.
You have.
I feel like I've been silenced, but okay.
I have. You know how they pop up with evidence,
Oh.
text messages and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Girl. Now, there's a lot to talk about. One, I want to find out, how are you?
I am great.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what are you doing? I know you're in Atlanta and you're working.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm doing a lot, I'm doing a lot of things that I've always wanted to do, that I was afraid to do, and that I put on the back burner. And now it's time for me to, go out and do all of those things. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's why I'm doing great.
And you've always had it in you, and we believe it comes very naturally for you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen you nervous, even though you said you've
I'm
been
so
nervous.
shy. It's the worst. And
Really?
I'm still shy, and I can't stand it.
Really?
Yes.
You're shy.
I know a lot of people don't believe me, but it's the truth. I can be myself when I'm around people that I'm comfortable with. And I think because we've been knowing each other for so long, I've always been kind of comfortable with you.
Well,
and all of the
I've
staff and
seen
stuff like
all
that.
of your body parts,
All of them,
inside
good and
out.
bad.
Okay.
The good times and the bad times.
Right. So
Yeah.
to see you smile like this, though,
Yeah.
like, I'm here to tell the world I see a different person.
You do.
I do.
Really?
I do.
What do you see?
I mean, somebody who smiles. Yeah. I mean, you've always been very open and honest and transparent. But now you have this air of, I like living life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to let everybody know I love her.
Love you too.
I get mad at all the stuff, but we don't care if they say stuff because we know who we are.
Nor is it my problem.
Yes. Now,
Yes.
and you've always had it in you, though. To do everything you're doing now
Yeah.
has always been in you. And the only person that was holding you back was you.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Tamar,
Yes,
you know
ma'am.
I read everything about you.
Oh, Lord.
And here I read, whomever this is for, you talking about where my husband at. And she was being very Tamar when she wrote that and said that. While you out here looking like you at home with the emoji, Anything worth having is worth an effort. And she put the finger up emoji. Comb your hair, dust your face, and present yourself like a lady and that you are ready. That was for me. Sweatsuit queen.
Yes.
You said that.
I did. But you read it wrong, you know.
Okay,
So you read it like
do you need to reread it?
I can.
for
I
us?
can read it in my voice so you can really understand.
Okay,
Okay.
so did I make? Okay, go ahead.
Whomever this is for, you talking about where my husband at? Why you out here looking like you at home? Anything worth having is worth an effort. Okay. Comb your hair, dust your face, and present yourself like a lady, and that you are ready. That was for me. Yeah. When I typed it out loud, because it was a thought that just popped in my head.
Because they don't know when you're texting and typing.
It's in my voice.
Yes.
It's in my voice.
Yes.
I realized that I was actually talking to myself.
So you were looking at the woman in the mirror when
I
you
was
did it.
looking at the woman in the mirror, and I kind of had an aha moment because I had been in the sweatsuit ministry for
Pandemic
so long.
mode.
I call it the sweatsuit ministry for so long, right? That I've become complacent in that, right? And I'm like, well, where's my divine? Where's my husband? And where are these guys that are supposed to approach me to come and date me? And that just didn't happen, you know? And I realized because I'm going outside looking like I'm on my couch. And not to say that you have to be dressed up to meet people, because I don't necessarily believe that, but I just believe like, you know, attracting the right energy of people.
You get back what
you get what you give.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't want to be with a man who looks like he's on the couch at home. So why? I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Don't at me. That's just not what I want, you know? But, you know, so I just realized that I had to present myself in a different way to get a different result.
Now, as you have done in many years, you got a lot of mixed reactions.
Yeah.
They went crazy.
Oh, they often do.
Some in the amen corner,
Yeah.
and some with the thumbs down, like, who is she?
I realize that the thumbs down when you are tweeting or Instagramming or even saying something that's really right on the money, I find that the people who are disagreeing are the people who aren't real with themselves. That's just really what I feel. Because the truth of the matter is, I know we all saw our parents in our age group and above. We saw our parents, we saw our mothers dress to impress.
Girl, would not leave the house with rollers in your hair.
There were
and
no
bonnets.
You know?
Let's say that together. There were
no
bonnets.
Not in public.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. What happened? Why do you think that became okay?
I don't know. And I don't know when it became unokay to talk about the bonnet ministry.
Because, you know,
either.
Monique got really a lot of heat for talking about the bonnet.
Yeah.
So when you saw the mixed reactions, what were you thinking?
I didn't care because it's my truth. You know, I was really seriously talking about myself and whoever else, you know, that resonated with, you know what I mean? And it just is what it is. It's almost like, you know, if I was in the bonnet ministry, at some point it's time to take the bonnet off. Why are you getting your hair done and putting the bonnet on? What are you preserving your hair for? Take it off. Show it off. Show everybody what you're working with.
Now, some of the girls said that they did that to travel and that they...
Put a hat on, Becky. Put a hat on. Put a baseball cap on. And keep it moving.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Dom Roberts, a designer, creative, and activist living in Los Angeles. This is the Uncomfortable Podcast, a show where I speak with new friends, fellow activists, and guests all united and passionate about different injustices or just generally uncomfortable topics. It's time to dig deep into the human experience, and that's on period. It's all love. Let's get uncomfortable.
Now, you have your own podcast.
I do.
So what do you mean when you're saying under construction? Now, I know, because I know the Tamar I'm sitting looking at today and the Tamar that we used to know.
The Tamar that we all grew up with. How about that? You know, under construction for me is just about rebuilding. You know, it's not about forgetting who I was. It's just about building off of that person.
Because
And
if you had not been that girl, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be who you are
At
now.
all.
So we don't ever want to forget that
no,
journey.
no, and I'm proud of that girl. You know what I mean? I have some unso proud moments, but I am proud of
You want
that
to tell
girl.
us about it? I'm
Oh,
joking.
no,
I'm
I
joking.
think they can go to YouTube and remember for themselves. Yeah, just building off of that person and evolving into the best version of myself.
So what would you tell an 18-year-old girl who was maybe your 18-year-old self? How would you tell her to do because sometimes, and I say it all the time, I use my life as a teaching tool. And a lot of that is sometimes to tell people what not to do. You know, I did this, and this. Don't do that.
Right.
You know, and so you see this 18-year-old girl and she's out there, bop, bop, pop, pop. And what would you say to her today?
Me or another 18-year-old?
You're saying it to the 18-year-old who
Tamar?
may have been a mini Tamar now.
It's so hard for me to give her advice only because I just feel like all the mistakes that I've made and like every single thing that I have went through back then made me into who I am now. Made me into who I am now.
But there would be some, if you had a daughter and she's out there 18-year-old doing some of the stuff that you did.
Yeah.
As a mom.
Yeah.
What would you
What
say,
would I say to
your
her?
Yeah.
I think the first thing I would say is mind your manners. Because most of the time, it's okay to say things and do things. Because, really, you're on the job training, with yourself. You know what I mean? And I think that if you mind your manners and remain a good person, you can always fall back on that.
But what's a good person? I mean, everybody has a different definition
When
of
you're
a good
true
person.
to yourself, you know what I mean? And when you mind your manners, I just feel like you're conscious of how you treat people. You know what I mean? Talk to people the way you want to be talked to.
Yeah.
Or be respectful of people's time or be respectful of people in general.
Okay, say that.
Yeah.
Say that again now. Okay, where's Tamar? Now wait a minute. Now I knew you had changed, but where's the Tamar that I know? Like,
oh, she's still there. I still have a good time and I still pop when it's necessary.
Okay.
When it's something real juicy or amazing or something that's delicious. But, she comes out when she needs to or wants to. There is an appropriate time for that. I don't think that, as a lady, especially at my age, is it appropriate to be big and grand dame all the time? Now, I didn't know I was being that.
oh, you did?
No, I had no idea.
Okay.
I thought it was just my personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, most people don't know the funny. Like you come up with it so fast, Tamar. I mean, we've been places and your response was like, okay, like where does that come from? Like you have the wit and wisdom of an old lady and you come out with it so fast. I mean, and I'm going to tell, because this was on TV and I can share it. Remember being in labor.
Yes.
And you were, writhing, and Logan, you better love your mama because she was in a lot of pain and trying to I'm going to do it natural. I don't want nothing. And honey, we turned on the Pitocin and then a song came out.
Then it was like, psych.
Give me that epidural.
Period.
Give me that epidural.
Give me that. Yes. And I meant it.
Yes. But it's so natural. Yeah. That most people, if I could come up with some of the stuff that you come up with, I would be like, oh my God. But you're just so natural that you come up with, and it's not just rude, but it's funny. And you've definitely morphed away from the rude girl who would
minding
say
my manners.
Minding your manners to become the Tamar, but you still have wit. Like you say, when it's time to get a good old pop, you get it out there.
Yeah. Let me tell you where it comes from. A lot of people don't realize.
I know.
It definitely comes from my mother.
Your mother?
My mother is extremely witty.
Oh my, if people only knew.
Extremely.
Because she minds her manners.
She does.
Really well.
She really does.
Now, if you could hear the under the breath, Miss E, though.
Oh, baby, she gives it to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But that is where you get it from.
I do.
And all of the girls really get that from.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm the most like my mother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 1,000%.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
On steroids, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
younger version of her. Like if my mother was on TV at my age, this is who the original Tamar would be.
Okay, but she is the master of minding your
Oh
manners.
man, she's a true lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think is happening to ladies? You know, what's
We're extinct. You don't come across the lady nowadays, honey. It's far few in between, baby.
But what happened?
I don't
know.
know.
It used to be more ladies than what, and I don't want to say what we're seeing now because I think everybody has some beauty in them. But we're now, sweatsuits, or if you go to the mall here in Atlanta, some of the outfits are like,
It's the bonnets, butts, and baby bops for me.
okay.
You know what baby bops are?
So she's on my face.
Baby bops are the original lashes. Like that's everybody's lashes. Baby bops, bonnets, and booties here in Atlanta.
Okay. Why do you think we feel we have to look like that as women?
I have no idea because
it's
I live
all
in LA.
racist.
And this is
it's
not
all
in LA.
racist, though.
This is a cultural thing.
Now,
here.
Tamar, I just got back from
You
LA.
didn't see bonnets, booties.
I
and baby
did.
bops.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not neither.
Okay, West
coming
Coast,
from Atlanta.
East Coast. We did. They were not.
Yeah, you saw them at the airport. Yeah, you did.
I did not.
You don't have
I
that.
saw them at the mall.
What mall? None.
I did. I can't think of the name of the mall. I don't know where I was, but I did see them in the mall. So it's universal, though. I mean, I've been in airports throughout the U.S. and I've seen it, and I'm wondering, why do we not want to look naturally beautiful anymore? What happened? Why do we have to? And don't get me wrong, you have to manage aging. You need a little Botox.
Yes.
You might need a little fillers right here.
Yes.
A little hair extension.
Yes, and because you know what? I decided today I really want to get my breasts done. Isn't that funny? I was in the mirror at Zara and I just saw my breasts at the same place as where my stomach starts. And I'm like, that's not where that's supposed to be. Linda, that's not where she goes.
Tamar.
Yeah, baby, the band
I'm
don't know
looking
that
at you
one.
right now. You must have on a
I
really
have a
good
bra.
bra.
I went home and put a bra on.
Because your breasts don't hang like
yes,
that.
Well,
You
there's no
lost a lot of
separation.
weight. You lost a lot of weight.
I have.
And when we lose weight, I want people to know a lot of breast tissue is fat. And so
Okay.
when we lose a lot of body weight, we lose our breast tissue. And, they tend to hang a little bit, but you're not hanging down to where you're.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Girl.
Yes, I am. Because I'm really, really like super flat here. And then it's like the little bubble, and it's where my stomach is. It's almost sitting on my lap. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm not gonna touch this with her. We're going back to the fact that
Okay, let's go back. But I just thought I should throw that in there.
Dressing for success.
No, they're not. They're not even dressing for themselves.
Really?
Yeah, really.
And you don't think that's a woman's personality?
No, it's not. It's laziness.
Really?
And don't at me. Get out my comments. I'll delete you. Like, for real, it's the
Okay.
truth. And I know this because this was me. And this where the sweatsuit ministry was birthed. Because I wasn't dressing for myself. Now, back in the day, we used to get dressed to go to the mall. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
We used to put on a lip gloss. I remember one time I was so embarrassed from Tamar Braxton because she went to the grocery store with some tight jeans and a see-through shirt. And I was like, I'm not going with you like this. But she was getting dressed for her. She felt sexy. She felt beautiful. And although we was going to Kroger, wrong place for that, but that's just how she felt. You know what I mean? And I believe the truth of the matter is that most of us have to do some inner healing and some inner work so we can present ourselves in a different type of reflection.
Maybe women don't know that, though.
No, they don't. And nor are they comfortable with other people pointing it out to them.
Oh, so that's why you think you got the comments.
Oh, for sure. For sure. You dress how you feel.
So are you trying to say women are depressed?
I think that especially with this pandemic, the depression that was probably suppressed for such a long time has come out, and this is what we're dealing with: the bonnets, the booties, and baby bops.
You guys heard it from Tamar Braxton. Now, I wrote a couple of things that you have been, the theory is that after a woman has a baby, or she's been married or in a relationship for a long time, she no longer puts the same effort into her looks.
Complacent.
It could be because she's tired, maybe.
No.
Or as a woman in today's society, she's taken on a lot of responsibilities of being the head of the household. But how important is it for a woman to keep her looks up?
I think it's really important. You know,
Really?
yeah, because when you look good, you feel good.
Now say that again. Say it again.
When you look good, you feel good.
Yes. Yes.
You know, one of
Yes.
the things that I've learned in therapy is, you know, my therapist would say, "Did you take a shower today?" "Yes, I took a shower today." "Did you comb your hair today?" "Yes, I combed my hair today." "Did you brush your teeth today?" "Yes, I brushed my teeth today." Because when you get up out of bed and you do those things, you start to feel a different kind of way.
Like we would have to put on clothes you couldn't just walk around in your pajamas and your sweatpants around the house when we grew up. But that's a whole different world. You think we need to bring that back, though?
I think it definitely needs to come back, because the truth is you can't use the excuse as, "Oh, I'm tired because, you know, I have kids." My mama has 6 kids and 13 grands, and she still comes out with an outfit and a beat, dusted face.
From the top to the bottom, honey.
Period.
Yes.
Period. Yes.
So give women some tips. Like, what would you say to a woman who may be struggling in that area? What would you say? One, you just already told us, get out of bed, comb your hair, brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth.
What else does she need?
Exercise. That makes you feel so much better.
Yeah, you're releasing them good endorphins.
Oh my goodness,
girl.
You know, when that's another part of my therapy, and the main reason why I did lose, you know, the weight that I lost is because it was on the list. Get up, brush your teeth, take a shower, go to the gym. And it wasn't, "Oh, go work out at home." No, I had to
physically
get up and go make an appointment with something that I paid for. So I would make sure that I go. Something I had to be responsible for, and that was for me.
But what about a woman who says, "Listen, I done had all these babies and I'm tired and I'm taking care of all these kids. He gets what I give him."
Who gets?
Your man.
Oh, but what do you
Their
give
man.
yourself? That's the question.
Ooh, now say that again.
Yeah, what are you giving to yourself? That's the real question, and that's where it all begins.
Right.
What am I giving
Self-love.
to me today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. You can
So listen, when you dress up in that house and you're looking good and you fix that breakfast with the nice clothes on, your hair.
You can even do it in a sweatsuit. Just comb your hair and brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Now, you can't say that there are not women out there combing their hair.
No, it's the bonnet, baby. Get up and the bonnet is.
So you think
in
underneath
front of the
those
eggs.
bonnets, women aren't combing their hair?
No, some of them.
Come on, Tamar.
No, some of them think it's a wig.
The bonnet.
The bonnet. Yeah. I mean, we could do bonnet checks.
No, we won't. No, listen, Dr. Jackie will not be checking bonnets.
So do people come in your office with bonnets?
I've asked that they not. And
Why?
so, because it's a representation of, let me see. And I'm not getting in trouble with you.
No, but this is just your opinion. We're not saying don't do this. This is our opinion on what you should do if you would ask.
You said it. When you look good, you feel good.
Absolutely.
So if you come in and you're kind of looking not the best, like I don't allow house shoes in my office.
Period.
Right. I say house shoes
are for home. Thank you.
It is for a house.
Yeah.
This is not your house. Your name's not on the door. You're not paying any of the mortgage.
Right.
Well, indirectly, I guess you are. But really, you cannot wear house shoes.
Right.
And so I do request that women look good, because when they come in and they look good, pregnancy's better. I mean, you are pregnant now. It's already a little bit of a struggle you're going through.
A lot of a struggle.
Right. So look good while you're going through.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow. Y'all don't know the Tamar I used to know. I'm looking at her. I'm staring at her. I wish you could see my face. I'm staring like, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ah. Oh. Now, Tamar, you made another statement.
I don't mean to. I don't.
Yeah.
This today.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Here it is. I got a wonderful team. They pulled it out. It said, "Is there something wrong with me not wanting to go half with a dude? ? Or should you read this for me?"
Yes,
yeah,
I
you
can
need to
read
be
it for you.
wasting my time reading.
Is there something wrong with me not wanting to go half with a dude? I don't mind paying for both of us sometimes, but I'm not going half none of the time. It's a total turnoff for me. Do you guys think it's sexy to go half? Well, maybe I'm old school, But that ain't it. What do y'all think? See, it comes out better when I do
it. So what about the men today who allow the women to out-earn them? And the women, she had to drink some water. She's choking, y'all. Okay.
I just want y'all to know Jackie gave me 10 grapes. There are 9 left.
And water only.
And water. I'm here for the water.
Yes. I mean, what do we, I don't want to touch it much, but okay.
Make a decision.
Okay. And my
Make a
team is
decision.
telling me to shut up. So
Yeah,
I'm going to let.
Because I don't know if that is what I was talking about.
Okay.
I was actually referring to a millionaire.
They wanted you to go half.
I mean, it just suggested it.
So let's role play.
Yeah,
okay, come on,
I
Tamar.
can't make it. I'm
all right,
sorry.
we're gonna role play for 1 second. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to take you out on a day. Hey, oh my God, you look amazing.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, you think you would let a brother take you out? I got this wonderful restaurant I would take you out to, and you pay yours and I pay mine, and
Yeah, no.
No, let me start over, baby.
It's a no after that. Because I'm turned off. No, I'm a lady.
And
There's
so
certain things I just can't do. Now, that's why I said I don't have a problem paying for both of us.
Right. Let me just pay the whole bill.
Let me pay the whole
now,
bill.
how many times do you do that?
No, I'm not going to do that initially.
Okay. Why?
Well, because I want to set the tone.
I knew you would say that. I knew, and that's the right answer.
You have to.
But so for the ladies who are listening and the men,
yeah.
What message are you sending when you say, I am not paying any of this bill initially?
No, well, because I feel like I want a real man, and the definition for me of a real man is someone who it's not about his money. It's about making me feel safe and knowing that you are always going to take care of me.
Provide,
protect,
and profess.
Come on. All of those P's.
I heard Steve Harvey say that.
It's the truth. And I'm not saying, we got to go to Chops or the Lobster Bar.
That would be nice, though.
I mean, that's my preference. But for a woman, who's just looking for, just a spouse, let's just say Applebee's is the place. It's the thought for me. Let me know I am considered just as a woman. I really do appreciate you taking time out your day. I'm going to buy you some chicken wings and a salad.
And he's going to pay the whole bill.
He's going to pay the whole bill and consider me. And consider the fact that I'm a single mother, a single woman, and I have my own bills and I pay for everything. But it's the consideration for me. And that's that you can buy me a pizza, but consider me.
And buy the whole
pizza.
Wow. So would you take it as far as to say you wouldn't pay half the bills?
No, I'm not paying. Well, wait. I got to sit with that because you're asking me a personal question. And I'm not talking about what women should do. So let me just make sure this is what you're asking me a personal question?
Okay, yes, it's personal.
Personal question.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, personally, no.
Okay,
Okay,
she's going to make me choke. Give me some water.
Because there's a difference. There's a difference when you ask a personal question, you giving advice. But it's not advice. It's personally no.
But he may not have it.
Well, then he's not the man for me. I want extraordinary.
Oh.
I'm not stopping at almost, maybe, could be. I'm trying. I want extraordinary because I'm an extraordinary woman, period.
Really?
Yes, really.
So you would not, I'm not talking to the rest of y'all. Don't add us.
You're asking me a personal question.
Yes, girl. She got me pulling my hair out of my head, my glasses coming off. Okay, so you wouldn't pay half the bill?
No, I'm not paying half of, no.
I'm giving her an opportunity, y'all, to
my personal question. No, I'm not paying half the bills. Now, here is the thing. Now, there's a difference initially when we going into this thing and you balling out of control. And I know you got it. Okay? Now is the time. This is the time that you were saving up for your family. Oh, why were you working so hard? No? Right?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So let's just say things change and he's down on his luck and he ain't got it like that no more.
Okay.
Then where I activate, my superpowers and kick in until you get back on your feet. Now I'm going to help you get back on your feet because I want you to feel like a man in the house, because really once you start paying the bills or half the bills, the things shift and change.
Now, wait,
Period.
Stay right there. Stop right there.
Yeah.
So men, you heard it from Tamar Braxton. When a woman starts to pay half or some of the bills, things shift.
Yeah, we get some muscles,
in places we should.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Yeah. And some of us grow some balls, And that is just the truth. And I want to always maintain respect for my man, the man that God has for me. I want to always maintain that respect. And I don't want money to come in between that.